Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about something really fascinating. We're looking at how you can take a super old cultural tradition and, well, kind of hack it. Turn it into this incredible tool for your own personal growth. It's all about making a promise, but trust me, it's probably not the kind of promise you're used to.
So let me ask you this, and really think about it. What if a promise could actually protect your future? I mean, what if you could make a real, physical commitment right now that acts like a shield? A shield for your biggest dreams against all that stuff that gets in the way, Like doubt, procrastination, or just plain old fear.
Well, that is the incredible idea we're diving into. It's all built around a Rakhi, which is this sacred thread. But here's the twist. It's not for a brother or sister. Nope, this one is for your future self. It's a bond you create with the person you're working so hard to become.
Okay, so Section 1, a promise to yourself. Let's break down how this whole thing is framed. Because this isn't just some nice symbolic gesture. It's a really well-thought-out, structured activity. It's designed to take a cultural tradition and flip it into this deeply personal act of committing to yourself. Now, to really get why this is so powerful, we have to look at where it comes from. The whole concept is built on this traditional idea of a bond of protection. So a little background for you. Raksha Bandhan is this really beautiful Hindu festival. Raksha literally means protection, and Bandhan means bond. So, bond of protection. The tradition is that a sister ties a Rakhi on her brother's wrist, right? It's a symbol of her love, and in return, he promises to protect her. Simple as that. And this is where the genius move comes in. The lesson takes that really powerful idea, that bond of protection, and it flips it, turns it inward. So the goal isn't about someone else protecting you. It's about you making a formal promise to protect your own future from all the junk that holds you back. All right, so now we get to the fun part. The first practical step, actually designing the future you want to protect.
And it all kicks off with this one single question. Students literally get a piece of paper and have to answer this. And we're not talking vague daydreams here. They have to map it out in real detail. Think of it less like dreaming and more like you're the architect drawing up the blueprints for your own life.
And to make sure it's not just pie-in-the-sky stuff, their dreaming is structured around these 5 key areas. It forces them to think about the whole picture, Not just what job do I want, but what skills will I have? What will I own? And this is a big one. What about my health and my well-being? It really pushes you to define what success looks like in every part of your life.
And get this, the main instruction they're given is to just be bold, be honest, and dream freely. It's basically a permission slip to go big, to be totally honest with yourself without any of those, oh, I could never do that thoughts. And that's so important because it helps you create a promise that's actually worth fighting for.
Okay, so you've got your future designed on paper. Now what? How do you actually seal that promise? Well, this next step is where it all comes together. It's this beautiful moment where the physical thing meets the dream. So each student actually makes their own Rakhi, just with simple stuff. But this isn't just an arts and crafts project, not at all. It's more like a mindfulness exercise. The idea is to pour your intentions into it while you make it, to see every single knot as a little piece of strength or focus or self-love, all the things you're going to need on your journey. And this right here, this is the peak moment of the whole thing. First, you gently roll up that paper with all your dreams on it. Then, you take that Rakhi you just poured your heart into. And finally, you tie it around your dreams. That one action, man, it physically connects you to what you want to become.
Yeah, exactly. This Rakhi isn't tied to someone else, it's tied to the dreams you're holding inside yourself. And that just perfectly captures the whole shift in thinking, right? The protection isn't coming from the outside anymore. It's a promise you're making to the one person who's with you the whole way, your future self.
All right, so the final section is all about making this stick. It's about turning that powerful feeling into a real, concrete pledge for tomorrow. And what's really interesting here is that the plan says to specifically avoid all the other stuff. No music, no food, none of the other traditional rituals. Why? Because the focus needs to be 100% on the internal experience. So it ends with everyone just talking, sharing what this commitment actually meant to them. That really hammers home the personal impact.
And it all leads up to this final pledge.
Saying it out loud together just makes it real. It's like a verbal contract you make with yourself, a promise to fight back against all those hurdles, the procrastination, the fear, the doubt that pop up and try to get in your way.
So that leaves us with a pretty big question, doesn't it? Let's forget the 10-year plan for just a second. If you could make one promise to yourself right now, what would it be? What one thing, big or small, would you tie a Rakhi around today? What part of your future self do you think needs your protection the most? It's a powerful thing to think about, and an even more powerful promise to make.